but I don't see how relaxed ends will lock, how relaxed hair will lock. It won't lock. It won't. You will experience damage, and you will damage your potential locks as if you were to start off your hair journey in that way. Hey everyone, it's me, Desiree Marie. Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about the ways that you can prepare your hair to get locks. Obviously this video is geared towards everyone, of course, but I mostly want to talk to those of you that are thinking about getting locks, because I realize that a lot of my followers here on YouTube do not have locks, and I'm just wondering, like, what's holding you back, sis? What's holding you back? I understand. You want to prepare your mind and everything to make a full commitment. I understand that, because when I was not locked and I was thinking about getting locks or just loving the look of locks, I was thinking to myself,
oh, that's just something that I won't do until maybe I'm like 40.
I don't know why we come up with this number, like we'll lock our hair when we get older, or I guess when we get tired of everything, we just, you know, want to hang up the hair and just not care anymore. But a lot of us have different reasons why we have not yet jumped into, you know, getting locks or even testing it out. I want to talk to you all that are kind of on the fence about getting locks, and kind of encourage you to kind of, you know, to kind of push you in that direction. You know, you can do it, sis. Let me just say, having locks is one of the best decisions that I've made this far with my hair. I mean, the first best decision that I made was when I decided not to relax my hair anymore and just embrace my loose natural hair. But the best decision by far is me locking my hair, because there's just so much versatility with having locks that you cannot find in any other way of keeping your hair or caring for your hair. Having locks enables you to do so much, and it's like a quick way to look good. You know, if you are a girl like me and you don't like to do the most, sometimes you like to glam it up. You know, today I tried a little bit more, but sometimes you just don't want to do a whole lot just to look like you tried. Having locks really prevents you from having to deal with the bad hair days that you probably had when you were loose natural and you didn't want to comb your hair, but you had to do something, brush your hair into that same old stale bun. Look, I know, because I was there. Anyway, I want to talk to you all that are on the fence about getting locks and encourage you to get them today, or at least bring you a step closer to making the decision, and giving you simple tips on how you can keep your hair, how you can care for your hair to prepare it for getting locks. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to make sure that your hair is natural. And when I say natural, I mean your hair is not relaxed. You have not relaxed your hair, you don't have relaxer. I don't know if it is all the way possible to lock your hair if it is relaxed. Relaxed hair doesn't crimp and coil the same way that your natural hair does, especially if you have, you know, 4C, 4B or whatever. You have a like curly texture or a kinky texture. Straight hair that is already processed and damaged won't do the same things that your natural hair does. And this is not to say that if you have colored your hair, you can't lock your hair. Colored hair can lock as well. But my point of saying the point behind the point is that your relaxed hair, if you have relaxed hair, your relaxed hair will not lock the same way. You will have issues further along your journey if you decide to start your locks with relaxed hair. So make sure that you have natural hair, cut off the relaxed ends, cut off the processed ends. You know, if you have a relaxer or you texturize your hair, you want to make sure to get rid of that particular hair, because of the fact that when your hair starts to grow out and you're locking your hair and it grows out, you will experience damage at the point where your hair is natural and where your hair is relaxed. So you want to make sure to clip off the relaxed ends, because those relaxed ends will cause damage and it will shoot up the strands of your relaxed hair. It will shoot up the strands of your natural hair, and you will end up with damaged locks. You don't want to start your lock journey off the wrong way. I suggest if you can, you know, snip off those ends, or just wait a little bit longer until your natural hair has grown out a little bit, and then cut the ends off as you go. If you're not used to having super short hair and you don't want to do a big chop, you can grow out your hair, kind of transition that way, and then get locks. But I don't see how relaxed ends will lock, how relaxed hair will lock. It won't lock. It won't. You will experience damage, and you will damage your potential locks as if you were to start off your hair journey in that way. The second thing that you want to do is that you want to wash your hair. Obviously, you want to wash your hair. You want to make sure that you start off with clean hair when locking your hair, because you don't want to start off your lock journey with dirty hair that attracts even more dirt, and as your hair starts to lock and intermingle and mature, you end up with that old dirty, the old dirt that was stuck in your hair, or the old products that you never washed out, and you potentially end up with dirty locks that become build up, mildew, all sorts of issues that you could potentially experience if you don't properly cleanse your hair. So I suggest properly cleansing your hair. Wash your hair, condition your hair for the last time if you don't decide that you want to condition your hair with the locks. Wash your hair, give it a nice pampering, condition it, give it a hot oil treatment. Make sure that you start your locks off with strong, strong hair that is capable of going through the process of being locked and not having to touch it as much or put this product in to keep it nourished. And you want to start off with moisturized, clean hair. The next thing that you want to do is, after you've already washed your hair, you've given it proper treatment, you've boosted moisture in by doing your hot oil treatments and just giving your hair the best pampering that it can possibly get before you then start to do something different with your hair. The next thing you want to do is you want to avoid starting your locks with the wrong products. And with the wrong products, I mean products that include ingredients that have things like waxes and butters. These ingredients that will actually stick and stay in your locks and will potentially become buildup, and you just don't want that start. Personally, I started my locks with 2-strand twists, but because I didn't have enough knowledge, I used a bunch of products when twisting my hair. Because I thought, okay, I'm just doing, the 2-strand twist. I always used to do 2-strand twists with my loose natural hair. But this time, as I was deciding to put in the beginnings of my lock hairstyle, I did the same thing that I did before, which was highly detrimental. I used the Shea Moisture curling custard, something like that, and it was a very creamy white substance that ended up staying in my hair for a long period of time. I also used my favorite Cantu Shea Butter, which is another white creamy substance. It had like coconut oil in it as well. I used two creamy substances that were also white, and that ended up staying in my hair a long period of time because I didn't properly wash it out because in the beginning of your lock journey, you don't want to vigorously wash your hair. You want to wash it, but you don't want to do it vigorously because you don't want to unravel your hair. So my mistake was using products to start my 2-strand twists that I did not think would be difficult to actually get out of my hair. So when you start your locks, you want to start off with just the bare basics. Twist your hair with water and oil. That's it. Don't use any additional products because those products might stay in your hair. Because when you first decide to wash your hair, you're not going to wash your hair like you used to, just all over the place, getting in. You're more thinking towards not unraveling your twists or your coils or however you started your hair. The biggest thing that you're thinking of while washing your hair for the very first few times is the unraveling, because it's very easy for new 2-strand twists, new locks to unravel. So obviously you don't want to unravel your locks. That's like the top thing that you're thinking of moving forward. So use products that will actually keep away from building up in your hair and leaving a substance such as like a white substance in your hair. Oils are very easy to wash out and they won't end up looking like a whole bunch of different dirty spots in your locks. So obviously you don't want to use a whole lot of oils, but I suggest using just a little bit, or I suggest making your own spritz. So you can go ahead and fill your spray bottle up with water and just a few drops of carrier oil and essential oils, mix it up and spray your hair, and then go ahead and install your starter locks, like your 2-strand twists, your comb coils, your braids, or what have you. And that will actually put you in a better place moving forward, as you are not washing as hard on your hair, and these products won't leave a build-up substance in your hair that will be difficult for you to actually get out, say 2 months later, when you are more comfortable vigorously washing your hair. So yeah, just start off with the right products and it won't end up leaving you in a bad place later on. So those are my tips if you are thinking about starting your locks and you are here looking for different pieces of information to help you to start your lock journey off on the right foot. And I really do give it up to you for actually doing enough research so that you will end up doing the right thing for your hair. So that is pretty much my advice as far as how to start your locks off the right way and not deal with the issues that I dealt with. Take it from me, you don't want to end up with reoccurring buildup because of the things that you used in your hair when you first started and moving forward. So hopefully you start your hair off the right way, and I hope all the best for you in your new lock journey. If you're watching this right now and you already have locks, please leave your advice down below for someone who may be watching this who is thinking about getting locks. How did you start your locks off? Did you start off with products or did you start off with the oils? How did you start your hair off? Thank you for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed. Hit the subscribe button for many more videos just like this, because I upload every day just to keep you inspired and motivated on your journey. And if you do not already follow me on Instagram, I am on Instagram. It's Desiree Marie _. You can hit me up on there, DM me. I love connecting and contacting you all. So go ahead and follow me on there. And yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you stay encouraged, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.